tonight. They can be seen live at the Arlington Draft House in Washington, D.C. February 15th and 16th. Please welcome the very funny Adam Cayton-Holland.
Yeah! How's everybody doing? It's very awesome to be here. I was recently standing in line in this very crowded coffee shop, and there's this young mother in line in front of me, and she had two little girls, I'd say aged like 3 and 5. And the little girls kept running off in the crowd and disappearing and coming back. And then running off and coming back. And finally they ran off, and only one came back. And the mom went down to the one that came back. She's like, "Hey, Sydney, where'd your sister Brooklyn go?" "Sydney, where's Brooklyn? Sydney, what happened to your sister Brooklyn? Sydney, where's Brooklyn?" It took every ounce of restraint I have in my body not to just be like, "Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn?" "Hey, is Brooklyn in the house? Does anyone here see Brooklyn?" Oh, there she is. Oh, thank God. Don't name your children after cities. They'll be one of two things: a stripper or a member of a posse. That's it. That one's Brooklyn. This one we call Kid Montana. And that fellow we just referred to as the Comanche. Don't make eye contact with the Comanche. Wendy's recently got rid of their slogan, and I miss it because I loved it. Their slogan was, "It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's." Really? That's like saying it's way better than cancer. It's testicular cancer. I'm buying that one, Wendy's. I am, however, a big fan of UPS's slogan. UPS's slogan is, "What can Brown do for you?" Every time I hear that, I just want to yell out, "Sue the Board of Education!" Thank you, book readers. Thank you, book readers. When I was in 2nd grade, some mornings we'd go into the school, and the classroom would be arranged like an airplane. 2 long rows of chairs. And then we'd sit in those chairs, and using the powers of our very fertile 2nd grade imaginations, we'd pretend to fly to countries all over the world and learn about it. Yeah. The other day, I left $12 on a $6 food purchase because I messed up calculating a 20% tip. Sometimes kids need to go to school and do math. I can tell you 90% of the animals that live on the Serengeti. If the little hand on the clock goes to 4 or 5, I don't know what's happening. 4:30 meeting? That's awesome. I'll be there at 3 or 6. Thanks, Montessori. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to do things. I do know there's 2 types of energy, however. Potential and Connecticut. How much I know. Connecticut energy. The energy to be very liberal, but ultimately really boring. When I was in 5th grade, my best friend and I'd go to the mall, and we'd go to Sparrow, and we'd get pepperoni pizza, and we'd eat the pepperoni off the pizza while we're in line, and then we'd only pay for cheese. Oh, we thought we were geniuses. And then in high school, that same exact friend and I would steal a bunch of little items from a sporting goods store, and then we'd return them until we had enough store credit saved up to get North Face coats like Puffy and Mace. We were geniuses. And then in college, that same exact friend got expelled for plagiarizing a paper, and then he knocked up his 19-year-old girlfriend, and I realized only I was a genius. My mom is from the South, so I grew up half racist. I kid because I love. Southerners have cool sayings that the rest of the country does not use, and we should because they're amazing. I'll give you an example. I was going for a hike with my grandma outside of Richmond, Virginia, and it was sunny outside, but it started to rain a little bit. And without any provocation on my part, my grandma just blurts out, she goes, "Hey, you know what they say when it's sunny outside and it's raining? It means the devil's beating his wife." Where did that come from, Grandma? Little coot. Well, then about 2 hours after that, we found ourselves at the Cracker Barrel, because that's what you do. And my grandma made us thank Jesus for biscuits and free refills. And I realized my grandma doesn't have the firmest grasp on theology. I I told that joke at a show one time, and this hick in the back, he yells out, he goes, "Richmond, Virginia? That ain't the South." To which I responded, "Well, it was the capital of the Confederacy." To which he responded, "Gay." Here's your logic, sir. Thank you much for listening to my talk.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't get it to turn off though.